good day to stay on. Now's your chance. Arsenal City!
Hey, what's going down, guys? Jack Reeve, TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are all doing fantastically well. I have lost count on what day we are on now. I just know I've lost a lot of accumulators with the World Cup. Messi missing a penalty, Iran beating Morocco. Yeah, it hasn't exactly been ideal so far. Anyway, I'm back, and I think we probably all expected this video to come sooner than it has done. It's the news that James Maddison seems to be off, and the destination will be Leicester. A deal agreed for around £24 million. That's being reported by John Percy of The Telegraph, who's pretty much nailed on most of the stuff he tweets. There has been rumours a couple of days before that Southampton were also in for Maddison, and they were lining up a £20 million bid. The way this £24 million bid seems to be structured is £20 million up front, and then instalments of £2 million after that. Norwich City will then receive 10% of any future sales. Of course, that's only being reported at the moment. That's not finalised, but that seems about right. Of course, we won't receive all £24 million up front, but it seems a big chunk of that will be, and I think Norwich City will be very conscious because they are very aware that they have a deficit to make up, and hopefully this Maddison sale will not only fill that hole, but it will also mean we have a bit of cash to throw around in terms of players. This would also make it the biggest deal ever done in the Championship for a player. That's quite a big deal. I know that prices are fluctuating like mad at the moment, and certainly with English talent, but it shows how highly rated James Maddison is. I think all of us Norwich City fans know that he'll be going on to become a really fantastic player if his progression continues and if he keeps his head. I think the thing, certainly with Championship players, is do other people know just how good he is? And it seems like Leicester and a few other teams certainly do. Norwich have been really clever, I think, with this. We've sold Murphy for 11 million. I'm sure that wasn't all up front, but a sizable chunk of cash. And I was working out, actually, if you combine, I've put down here on my scribbles on my paper, 24 million for Maddison. You've got 12 million for Jacob Murphy, about 11 million for Josh Murphy, 13 million for Alex Pritchard. You're looking at £60 million over a 3-year period, considering them players, except, Jacob played a couple of games of the Prem, didn't he? Maybe Josh 1 or 2. Pritchard, I don't think he played any Premier League games except for when he was at West Brom. That's £60 million of talent that hasn't played Premier League football. People are slagging the recruitment team off, but we're turning a big profit on some players that have performed well at Norwich. Don't get me wrong, and I'd love them to all still be here, but this self-sustaining model is certainly working. I know that some people don't like it, and I know there's downfalls to it, but we are fans of a sustainable football club turning big profits on players. Now, I know that doesn't equate to performances on the football pitch, as we know quite rightly from last season. And I know fans, we're not going to be celebrating over kind of profit margins on the final year statement. But that's pleasing, that's promising. Of course, that has to be reinvested. I'm sure a nice chunk of this will be, and of course we've got to get it right. Norwich City's history in signing big money players has hardly been satisfactory in recent years, and it's often been them hidden gems that have come out and really surprised us. So in terms of the transfer dealings, it looks good. In terms of the money we're receiving, it looks good. Of course, I'm disappointed to see Maddison going. He hasn't gone just yet, but it seems like Leicester, as I said, are the destination, and it'll probably happen in the next few days. I feel eternally grateful for being able to watch James Maddison, though. He's just such a breath of fresh air. The way he moves on the ball, it almost comes natural. Of course, years and years of hard work have gone into it, but sometimes that little bit extra just comes natural. He moves in the same way as Wes Hoolahan in terms of the way he receives the ball. He just knows where players are. That goal against Brentford away just summed him up as a player. Knew where the player was, nutmegged him, curls one in top bins, celebrates, winds the home fans up, happy days. Maddison has got everything, and I just hope that continues, and I hope we'll be seeing him on the very top stage of world football soon, and I'm absolutely sure of it. Anyway, that's the news. James Maddison to Leicester, 22 to 24 million pounds. It seems like a pretty much done deal. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you happy, one, with the fee that's being reported? Do you think we could have kept hold of him for another season? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, get linked up to FansBet. £10 free if you deposit £10. There's loads of enhanced bets. There's fantasy football. There's loads of good stuff. And all losses, if you lose, then go back into fans initiatives. It's really cool. Check them out. Links in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.